Hello and guten Tag from Cologne, Germany. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are fine. My last week was really stressful. I had really long working days. So today I want to react to a video where I can relax a bit and calm down. And the best thing for me to relax, or one of the best things, are to watch a train ride through a interesting nature landscape. Yeah, because I'm a big fan of trains and I like to get around by trains. So, and you can do this, of course, in the USA as well with Amtrak, for example. And I found a video from Jeb Brooks. It's I guess this channel belongs to a travel couple that have a large, great travel channel here on YouTube. And there's a video called, I just can read the German version of the video title, even when this is in English, of course. It's called Amtrak Schlafzug quer durch die USA, 3 Nächte, 68 Stunden. It means Amtrak Sleeping Train through the USA, 3 nights and 68 hours. This sounds like a train adventure. So I'm really excited. And yeah, alright, let's watch it together. 1 second.
Welcome on board this trip across America from New York to Los Angeles. Over the next 3 days and 3 nights, we'll journey from coast to coast, eating, drinking, and sleeping in Amtrak's smallest room. We'll create unforgettable memories along the way, and it all costs less than a plane ticket.
Hello, Jet Setters. I'm Jeb Brooks from greenergrass.com. Why fly across the country in 6 hours when you can take a train for 68? Best part, you're coming along.
Here's the plan. We'll travel overnight to Chicago on the Lakeshore Limited. From there, we'll connect to the Southwest Chief for 2 nights to Los Angeles. All in, that's 3 nights, 4 days, and more than 3,200 miles across some of the country's most beautiful landscapes.
Wow, this is a very long trek from New York to Los Angeles. Wow, yes, I'm wondering now when I would enter a train here in Cologne and would ride for 5,000 kilometers. I know that that such a train doesn't exist here, or trains, but yeah, of course, if I would go to Moscow by train, it's probably possible to go from Cologne to Berlin, of course, to by train, and then change the train, and then maybe there's a train to St. Petersburg, and then I could go further to Moscow. And this would be only 3,000 kilometers, and this is even more. Just this is yeah, super amazing or incredible if you think how large the USA are or is. 5,000 kilometers and you are still inside the country. This is amazing. So it's not a single train ride as far as I have understood. Yeah, but unbelievable long trek. 5,000 kilometers. Okay.
Our ticket on Amtrak across the country costs less than a first-class plane ticket across the country.
That's transportation, 7 meals on board, 3 nights of accommodations, and a guaranteed unforgettable adventure. Keep watching and we'll tell you exactly.
Wow. Look at this train. I don't think we have those trains in Germany. Those trains with big windows, even in the roof, and these, I guess, these chairs you can turn or spin around. We don't have those trains here in Germany. I'm a bit jealous.
Exactly what we paid and how you can book your own Amtrak trip too.
So this isn't the first time we've attempted to cross the country only on Amtrak.
It's not. It's the second. The first time we failed miserably. The train canceled in the middle of the
1
trip.
second.
But do you think we're going to make it this time? Don't look at the end.
Ah, ja.
Pause the video. Let us know in the comments. Will we make it all the way to LA via Amtrak?
And while you're at it, if you like adventures like this, consider tapping the subscribe button to see even more of them.
Our sleeper car accommodations mean we have access to the lounge, and the lounge here at Moynihan train station is the best in the Amtrak network. Let's head upstairs and check it out.
The first thing we did was store our bags. Fortunately, the lounge has plenty of cabinets to store them. There are no locks here, but we didn't have a problem leaving them. The lounge itself is a comfortable space with plenty of seating, food, a full cash bar, but perhaps best of all, great views overlooking the train hall.
Let's board this train. It is time to head off to Chicago. This is such an exciting moment. Seeing the train for the first time, getting ready for a long-haul trip. Rail Zone, here I come.
Wenn ich auf unser Gesundheitssystem blicke,
No, thank you.
We've settled into our roomette for this journey west. I'm excited to get out of New York and make our way over to Chicago. What do you say? We get on the move. We're on our way now. Next stop, Los Angeles.
Actually, there's like 51 stops from here to Los Angeles.
51 stops. Okay. From New York to Los Angeles, yeah.
51.
Yeah.
This is the smallest sleeper accommodation Amtrak has. Super compact, super comfortable.
Amtrak was having a BOGO sale on roomettes. That's buy one, get one free. Can't pass up a good deal.
So that means we're two people crossing the entire country for the price of one person in our own private room. Now, this first leg is in a smaller Viewliner coach. We'll be in a larger Superliner for the trip from Chicago out to LA, but for now, let's show you around this roomette.
It's about 23 square feet, or about the size of a twin mattress. Not a lot to it, but let me show you around anyway. Here you've got all the controls for the room, and they're actually a surprising number of them. There are two chairs facing each other. Now this will turn into a bed at night, as will the space above me, so there's two beds. Over here, you've got a sink, and just in case, your very own toilet.
The closest public bathroom is 2 cars ahead in coach. If you're in a roomette like the ones in this car, well, this is your bathroom. Now, there is a shared shower for sleeper passengers in the back of this car, but if you need to go, you'll go in your room or walk forward to coach. All of our meals are also included, and that means dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow morning on this train. We're slated to arrive in Chicago at about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We decided to head forward on the train to the cafe. We had a great conversation with the train's conductor and just enjoyed watching the scenery pass by. I love catching a glimpse of Bannerman Castle, a now abandoned military warehouse that's open for walking tours.
Wow, what is this? Did he explain that? Is it it's some kind of an old castle or castle ruin? Burnwood. There, 1 second. Bannerman Castle, Dutchess County, New York. Sounds interesting.
Unlike a lot of the long-distance trains out west, like the Southwest Chief coming up tomorrow, this cafe stayed pretty empty. And empty is what's going to happen to your wallet if you buy too much in here. These prices are steep. A beer, bottle of water, and popcorn cost $16.50.
Yes, this is also quite the same, I guess the same prices in German train, cafe trains, the cafes in trains. That's the reason why I don't go too often to a into a train cafe when I'm in a train, or just buy a coffee for maybe €4 or even 5. Yeah, it's a bit expensive. But I didn't know that you have these, I guess it's an Italian brand. I forgot the names. Es Pellegrino or so. It's from Italy, but you can also buy it here, almost in every grocery store with water from Italy.
As we continued snaking along the Hudson River, it occurred to me this train really could be called a Riverside Limited or something. But we are leaving the Hudson behind soon. See, a lot of the route will take us along the southern shore of Lake Erie. The name Lakeshore Limited comes from the New York Central Railroad, which started operating this route all the way back in 1897. But unlike those trains, this one is equipped with Wi-Fi. We also maintained some pretty impressive speeds through here. The sky seemed almost like it was alive as we passed through this area.
Yes, super nice. It's always super relaxing if you in a train that is riding along a lake or a sea or a river. It's always has a really relaxing effect.
It was beautiful.
Oh yes.
Normally, this next stop
Yes, this is incredible. What an incredible sunset.
is where our train would meet up with another Lakeshore Limited from Boston. But they were doing track work, so Amtrak temporarily canceled that part. We still got the chance to step off, though.
Welcome to Albany. This is our first fresh air break of the trip. These are great opportunities to get out, get some, well, fresh air, of course, stretch your legs, and just get off the train for a few minutes. They're usually about 10 or 20 minutes long. It's about time for us to head to the dining car for dinner.
On most East Coast trains like this one, Amtrak still serves their flexible dining. These microwaved meals are a relic of COVID. The trains out west, though, like we'll see tomorrow, now offer much nicer traditional dining.
Wouldn't be an Amtrak trip without some meatballs, so that's what I've ordered. I cannot wait.
Suzanne had the butter chicken, which looked pretty good, but the star were my meatballs.
No matter the meatball, it can't break a metal fork. It's a deep cut for you long-term viewers. Suzanne just told me these are not real meatballs. They're vegetarian meatballs, but it's okay with me. Any meatball on Amtrak is a good meatball.
But don't worry, tomorrow's train has real, good, traditional dining from Amtrak. And while we ate dinner, our room attendant had transformed the roomette. What had once been our chairs had become a lower bunk, and another, smaller bed dropped down from the ceiling.
Well, it's about 10 p.m. We're almost in Syracuse, 6 hours into this trip, which means we could have flown from New York to Los Angeles in that amount of time.
Yeah, we've gone 290 miles. If we'd flown, we'd be checking into a nice hotel by now. But it's time for the greener grass tape measure.
Suzanne has graciously given me the bottom bunk during nearly all of our other Amtrak adventures, so it's time for a change.
It's pretty narrow, but it'll do.
You do have windows in the upper bunk of a view liner. At its widest point, it's 24 inches wide. However, that's up at my shoulders. It quickly narrows to 20 and a half inches, but there's plenty of headroom, 33 inches of headroom.
Yeah.
See you wherever we wake up.
Yeah, those those beds in those sleeping trains are always really, really small. That's also the reason why I guess I just used once in my life such a sleeping train with a bed. Maybe actually once in my life, because it's still quite uncomfortable. It's maybe the negative aspect of those trains, of those sleeping trains, that the beds are not so. It's okay to sleep, but those trains, at least here in Germany and in the neighboring countries, those sleeping trains are always quite expensive, more expensive than a flight, than a plane. And that's the reason why I never took those sleeping trains really often, or just I prefer to take a normal high speed train or distance train, because they're cheaper and they also can run through the night. And then I try to sleep in a normal seat. It's okay for one night, and then the ticket is much cheaper than instead of if you book a sleeping room in a sleeping train.
Morning from Toledo, Ohio at 6 o'clock. That was not the best night of sleep I've ever had on Amtrak. You win some, you lose some, but about 30 minutes to breakfast, I think.
I left Suzanne to sleep and made my way up to the empty dining car, where I settled in and read the newspaper. Soon enough, an attendant came over with the menu. I asked for the omelet, which appeared in no time. Early mornings on Amtrak are some of my most favorite times. Watching the sun come up as the world passes by the window is just part of what makes train travel perhaps the most romantic mode of transportation.
Yes. No, not again.
Mama und Papa und die Zwillinge machen sich bereit für den Gruselfilm.
Thank you. Yeah, this is what I love so much about train rides. It's really, really nice to watch or to look at the passing by nature. It's always really relaxing, and yeah, it gives you a relaxing mood. I don't know why. And I'm wondering why is that? If you're sitting in a train and you're looking out through the window, and the thing, a tree is passing by, landscape is passing by. It has definitely a relaxing effect on your mind. But I can't explain why. Can you explain why? Why is that? Why is it so relaxing to watch through the window or to look out of the window in a train? Maybe it's the passing by nature is transferring to your own mind. Or it's like an exchange, and it calms down your mind. But yeah, it's some kind of psychological effect that I can't really explain. Why is that? Why is it so relaxing then? It has to do with the soft kind or calm movement. But it's really an interesting psychological effect.
Traveling by rail also grants us the opportunity to see unique corners of our country, like Bryan, Ohio, where today some 12 million dum-dums are made each day.
What is a dum-dum? Is it some kind of bread? Little breads? Or what is dum-dum? 1 second, please. Dum-dum. It's a funny name. Google don't know. Dum-dums and ChatGPT. 1 second, please. I guess it's some kind of bread or little pieces of bread. Dum English in German. Hä? Don't be a dum-dum? Okay, was ist so, I don't know what it means, really. Maybe I go a bit back.
Corners of our country, like Bryan, Ohio, where today some 12 million dum-dums are made each day.
I don't know.
I was 2 cups of coffee in when Suzanne woke up.
I'm gonna admit, I did use the in-room toilet this morning, and I do feel like some of my dignity is lost. Yeah, that happened. When you're on Amtrak, you're just kind of in survival mode, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And for the record, Jeb was in the dining car. Thank goodness.
Welcome to Elkhart, Indiana.
Then we reached South Bend, whose train station is a little sad.
We are almost to Chicago. Let's get off the train and check out the Windy City.
Oh,
And just about 19 hours after leaving New York, we were off the train. Our first stop was the lounge to drop off
19 hours to get from New York to Chicago. I guess my longest train ride without changing was probably 9 hours to get from Cologne to Vienna. And maybe the longest train ride with changing a train was maybe 12 hours. Also from Cologne to Vienna with one changing and a bit of waiting time.
Off our bags again.
Gotta say, that Metropolitan Lounge is like a little slice of heaven. Wash my face, brush my teeth, feel like a new person.
We have about 4 hours until our next train, so we decided to explore a bit.
Chicago is world famous for its architecture. Let's check out one of its most iconic buildings, the Rookery.
This is Chicago's first high-rise. It was designed in 1888, but this lobby was designed later by Frank Lloyd Wright.
We recommend breaking your trip up with overnight stopovers along the way. Chicago is a great option, but there are so many others, like tomorrow night on the Southwest Chief, we'll reach Flagstaff, the gateway to the Grand Canyon. Over the years, we've heard from so many of you asking for help planning your own rail adventures, but we're really not set up for that, so we're excited to announce a partner who can.
Maybe the best part of traveling on Amtrak is exploring the country, seeing places like this, like Chicago or the Grand Canyon or any
Yeah, Grand Canyon.
Maybe the best part of traveling on Amtrak is exploring the country, seeing places like this, like Chicago or the Grand Canyon.
Yes, I need to go there. It looks incredible.
Canyon or any number of other places that Amtrak can take you. Unfortunately, we've heard from so many viewers who tell us that booking travel on Amtrak's website is a real challenge. That's why we partnered with the professionals over at Amtrak Vacations to make it easier for you to plan your own Amtrak adventure. If you head to amtrakvacations.com/greenergrass, you can book any number of vacations with Amtrak. They'll even take care of the hotel, the transportation, even sightseeing, everything you need to make an unforgettable Amtrak adventure of your own. So head over to amtrakvacations.com/greenergrass to book your next Amtrak adventure. If you do, our channel will receive a small commission. You'll pay the same price, and we'll use that money to book even more train trips around the world. That's amtrakvacations.com/greenergrass.
We're sorry not to be staying longer, but it's time to get back to Union Station and the Metropolitan Lounge.
Most beautiful station in the country, by far.
These wristbands allowed us to come and go. Soon, the Southwest Chief was called, and boarding announcements for trains with names like these are just so much cooler than flights that are just numbered. I wish airlines would follow this tradition.
Next stop, Los Angeles.
Bags dropped, upstairs.
One downside of the Superliner coaches is that there's no luggage storage inside the roomettes.
I'm relieved not to see a toilet. Also, I think this might be the most times you've ever mentioned the word toilet in a video. Probably.
We're off, right on time.
As we made our way through the Chicago suburbs, the clock ticked over and we passed the 24-hour mark.
Okay, well that's 24 hours down on this journey across the United States of America. What do we have left?
We have about 44 hours left to go.
How you feeling so far?
I feel like I'm ready to settle into this train and get out west. Welcome to our Superliner roomette. Now we are on the upper level, which is really nice to get some views. Let's point out a couple quick differences between the roomette we had last night. There's a closet here, which is going to be really nice for some storage area. That was something that was really lacking in our roomette last night. There's this nice reupholstered vinyl fabric, which gives it a nice elevated touch. And you'll notice over here the lack of the toilet and sink, which I'm quite all right with. The addition of a mirror makes this space seem a little bit bigger. This is actually about the same size as the Viewliner roomette. Again, it's a snug space for two for sure, but for the price we paid, we kind of couldn't. Watching, we'll let you know exactly what we paid.
Because the Southwest Chief is operated using larger Superliner coaches, there's a sightseer lounge. This is one of our favorite spots to sit back.
Yes, look at this. Looks really amazing. I guess it's really amazing to sit there in such a chair with those big windows, and we don't have such trains here in Germany. That's really strange because Germany is actually a train country. We have also many kind of trains, but not those trains. with big windows and movable or chairs that can turn around. I guess in Switzerland you have those trains, but because Switzerland is such a small country, you don't have those kind of trains with sleeping coaches or parts or cars. You only have trains with those big windows and seats, but you can't sleep there in those trains because maybe it's just a ride of 3 hours to get through whole Switzerland. But in Germany we don't have those trains. I'm a bit jealous because I guess it's quite expensive to ride those trains, but it must be a great experience.
Relax, and just enjoy the scenery. We're about to cross the Mississippi River. It's a wonderful way to remember the week we spent sailing along the lower part of this river on a riverboat not too long ago. We made a video about that experience too, which I'll link in the description below. We love all forms of transportation and really enjoy bringing experiences from all over the world to you using this YouTube channel.
iPhone, no.
Zeit für euer Playdate. Erlebt mit Toffifee und den Spieleklassikern von Ravensburger gemeinsam.
Do you have Toffifee also in the USA? Because it's no, I don't get money from Toffifee, but I really like this chocolate, small pieces of chocolate and caramel. It's one of my favorite sweets. It's really, really tasty.
Momente mit Freunden und Familie. Holt euch jetzt die exklusiven Spiele im Toffifee-Design.
Thank you.
Let's head back to the roomette.
This is so cool. They left a fruit bowl here.
No, I packed that. I brought that along. It's always nice to have a couple of fresh pieces of fruit.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Before we knew it, dinner time rolled around. Unlike the Lakeshore Limited, the Southwest Chief offers Amtrak's traditional dining, and it's a real highlight. These fresh, made-to-order options are a real treat. I started with a fresh salad. Suzanne had the shrimp tempura. For the main course, we both went for Amtrak's signature steak, and we were both very happy. Finally, we shared some cheesecake for dessert.
Please give me the cheesecake now. I need it. Lecker. Yummy. Lecker, lecker. Tasty, tasty.
But not even the best meal can beat the views of a stunning sunset over Missouri.
Oh, this beautiful.
Back in our roomette,
So it is almost time for bed here. That's a wrap on day one of the Chief. We're about 30 hours in, so we're nearing the halfway across the country.
Why don't we head upstairs? Let's see what the upper bunk looks like by the numbers.
And I'll tell you, without the tape measure, this is much tighter than the Viewliner, but let's see what that means.
We're looking at 22 inches of headroom. The width of the bed, it is at 21.5 inches. It sort of feels like being at camp in a bunk bed. I'm all about it. So I'm going to see you in the morning.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't like to sleep in the upper bed because I would be afraid of falling down or falling out of the bed just by turning around when I'm sleeping. So, nah, but okay.
And good morning from the Sightseer Lounge. That was a really good night of sleep, much better than the night before. It's now 6:15. We're rolling through Kansas. I think I'm just going to enjoy the observation lounge for a bit and then have some breakfast.
But first, I crushed 2 cups of coffee.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
That's true. We did cross over the border into Colorado.
We are out in the Wild West now.
It is beautiful out there. Looks like a great day for a train ride.
Did you sleep like this, like a pencil?
It's remarkably comfortable there. I think the challenge is getting
Like
up
a
and then getting
pencil.
back down. But once you're up there, it's super comfortable.
Well, we are 41 hours in, so we are well on our way.
I think it's time for breakfast.
Let's get some coffee. Did you already have coffee?
It was the breakfast quesadilla for Suzanne with a side of bacon, and I asked to add a side of pork sausage to the omelet. And we shared the strawberries. They were really good, quite fresh.
It's time to try out Amtrak Shower.
We found travel-sized containers of shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in our closet. The shared bathrooms and a shower are located downstairs in our car. They're clean. We never had to wait.
There's 1 shower and 4 bathrooms that are shared among all the passengers with roomettes in this coach.
The shower itself is a pretty good size, and despite looking dirty, was pretty clean. The water pressure was great, and the water was hot too.
Much better. Plus with the bonus of being able to see Trinidad. While the Southwest Chief might not offer the variety of scenery that the California Zephyr does, it's still got some spectacular offerings in its own right. Plus, pretty remarkable history too.
We're about to reach one of the highlights of the Southwest Chief, the Raton Pass. It's the highest point on this route and means this massive train and all of its passengers will soon reach 7,384 feet. The Southwest Chief follows large swaths of the old Santa Fe Trail, an important 19th century path that linked Kansas City with Santa Fe.
So beautiful.
That route was critical to westward expansion. Now, I'll be the first to admit it's a lot nicer to enjoy these views from the comfort of Amtrak rather than the back of a donkey or inside a Conestoga wagon. The Southwest Chief is the last vestige of the old Super Chief line. That was the flagship train of the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway. It was once known as the Train of the Stars because it was the best way for Hollywood celebrities to get home from back east.
We've made it to Raton, and that means the next stop is Las Vegas. That's Sin City. What happens there stays there.
That's not the right Las Vegas.
What do you mean?
We're stopping in Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Oh.
Our 10th state out of 12 we'll visit on this cross-country journey.
So we've still got Arizona and California to go. I feel like we're kind of distant from the train, and that makes me a little nervous.
Yeah.
We should go back.
We have crossed the 44-hour mark, which means, inshallah, there's 24 hours left of this trip before we arrive in Los Angeles.
Almost there, right? Almost there.
Yeah.
Oh, all aboard. Oh.
Oh. What's happening?
FC sollte auf die Vorschläge der Fans hören.
Thanks. We're moving in. That was alarmingly close. Whoa.
Our sprint back on board got us a little sweaty.
Confession time. I've never actually showered on Amtrak. That's right. It's kind of embarrassing to admit, but we're friends here, so why not?
After spending literally dozens of nights on trains, we've learned a few tricks, like never leave home without a pair of shower shoes, or be sure to pack a pillow, and tons of other tips. Check out greenergrass.com for a whole article we wrote about our top tips. There's a link in the description below, but Suzanne's back, so how was that shower?
Phenomenal. I don't know why I've been avoiding it so long. What a game changer. I feel totally refreshed. We have a little time before lunch, so let's head down to the Sightseer Lounge.
Just for your information, I had some troubles here with the program or the app that I'm recording this reaction video. It's called OBS, and yeah, I have difficulties to keep the record or the video that I'm reacting to. Always when I pause it, then it doesn't go on anymore, and I have to quit the recording and to close the program or quit the program and start it again. It's super annoying. I don't know, maybe it happened a few times now, and I'm wondering. I hope this will work now. So yeah, let's have a look.
Well, you were right. This is clearly New Mexico.
Wow. Las Vegas, New Mexico, yeah.
And the scenery never stopped. I was grateful for the plugs here in the Sightseer Lounge. My camera battery was getting pushed
Oh, this is incredible. Look at this.
to its limits.
Now we're heading to lunch.
With 6 items to choose from, the lunch menu has something for just about everyone. And there's even a kids menu too. And both of us opted for the Amtrak burger. But as tasty as these burgers are, we were glad to have the fresh fruit bowl Suzanne had packed back in our room.
Don't mind if I do.
Right about 48 hours into this trip, we've reached Lamy, New Mexico. But we'll have to pull into a siding for a few minutes just after this stop. And for a really good reason.
Our sister train is about to pass us by. We gotta wave and wish them a bon voyage. With speeds like this, they'll see us.
Ours is westbound Southwest Chief, train number 3, and that's train number 4. Spotting your sister train is always a fun highlight of any Amtrak adventure, but all that excitement can sure take it out of a person. But my nap did not last too long. How could it with views like this? You know, Amtrak's California Zephyr between San Francisco and Chicago, or the Empire Builder between Seattle and Chicago, are often lauded as the most scenic in the Amtrak network. But I feel like this train, the Southwest Chief, is a sleeper in the sense that it doesn't get the attention of the other two. It may not be Amtrak's most popular long-distance train, but it should definitely be on your list. That said, if you haven't seen anything yet, wait until after dinner.
Yeah, great landscape. Unbelievable.
Welcome to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque. It's probably the most, the strangest name of a American city. Albuquerque. Yeah, I bet it's typically those strange sounding names come from the original names of the city of the Native Americans. Like the state of Massachusetts, it's also quite weird sounding. And here, Albuquerque, I bet it's also. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but I bet this name comes from the Native Americans' name for the place too, Albuquerque.
Really cool stop. We've got 30 minutes here while they service the train, which means we can go for a little walk, explore a bit, right?
Just a little.
Just a little.
There's a small market near the station if you're looking for something fresh or a bit cheaper than the prices you'll pay in the train's cafe. We really enjoyed seeing Albuquerque's remarkable public art. But it's the design of the train station that really sticks out to me.
The time is flying by. We've got to get back to the train, so we've turned around, heading to the station now.
Back on board, we headed to the lower level of the Sightseer Lounge for a visit to the cafe, where we picked up a snack and a drink.
Cheers.
And our toast was to the incredible scenery we're about to enjoy after leaving Albuquerque. This is some of the best of the entire trip. You see, the last time we took the Southwest Cheat, it was winter, so all of this was in darkness. This section of the route really feels like the Old West, or well, maybe just an episode of Breaking Bad.
Yes, this could probably be a scenery in Breaking Bad. It's a really cool looking rocky desert. It's amazing.
Thankfully, the dining car has windows, so when dinner time rolled around, the views continued. Suzanne chose the pan-roasted chicken, and I had another Amtrak steak. As we were eating, the weather shifted in a surprising way.
We're just sitting at dinner, enjoying our
6th meal on Amtrak during this trip.
and we looked out, it got foggy, and then all of a sudden, this blizzard kicked up. Did you expect this?
Wow.
Absolutely not. It was 70 degrees 3 hours ago in Albuquerque.
We are going to get out in the snow here in Gallup.
What? Snow? Where's the snow coming from? So suddenly out of nothing? Or just after 3 hours? Or what did she said? Did she say?
Amtrak steak. As we were eating, the weather shifted in a surprising way.
We're just sitting at dinner, enjoying our
6th meal on Amtrak during this trip.
and we looked out, it got foggy, and then all of a sudden, this blizzard kicked up. Did you expect this?
Absolutely not. It was 70 degrees 3 hours ago in Albuquerque.
We are going to get out in the snow here in Gallup, New Mexico. We got a fresh air.
30 degrees Celsius or 70 Fahrenheit?
Looked out, it got foggy, and then all of a sudden, this blizzard kicked up. Did you expect this?
Absolutely not. It was 70 degrees 3 hours ago in Albuquerque.
We are going to get out.
70 degrees, I don't know what it's in this in Celsius. We have here in Germany not Fahrenheit but Celsius. But it looked really warm just a few moments ago, and now you have snow. That's crazy.
In the snow here in Gallup, New Mexico. We got a fresh air break, so why would we not?
Mid-April in New Mexico.
Like you do.
But no, thank you.
Your hair got a little bit whiter there for a minute.
Well, it's...
But this is the magic of Amtrak. This is why you ride Amtrak, for moments like this. We were planning to watch the sunset, but
I will take a random snowstorm in April over sunset.
We continued to watch the snow, but when the sun went down, we brought out some card games before, once again, it was time for bed.
Coming to you live from the upper bunk. All is well in the Southwest Chief.
we are well on our way to Los Angeles now. Deb has graciously offered to sleep in the upper bunk again tonight.
Third night in a row. It really is fine. For now, it's time for sleep.
Night.
It's about 4:30 in the morning, almost to Barstow.
The final morning on this train tends to fly by. The sun was up, and our day truly began.
Look at this. This is too amazing. What a beautiful sunrise.
This trip started in New York 67 hours ago. We finally reached the LA basin. The suburbs of Los Angeles, Orange County are appearing.
Our train fare was $638 per
$680. $638 per person.
to get all the way across the country. Amazing. We booked during the Amtrak buy one get one free promotion.
So keep an eye out on the website for promotions like that, or if you want some help, as we mentioned before, don't hesitate to check out amtrakvacations.com/greenergrass.
23 minutes early, 67 hours, 20 minutes.
Between now and the next time, see you on the rails.
We've settled into the room, Matt. We'll have plenty of time to show you around, including beautiful toilet here, which would be great to share. We probably won't share it. She loves her coupons. She loves her deals.
Jeb prefers to pay full price and be in a bedroom.
Chew your gum.
And I have a cough drop.
Laugh.
Cough drops. Let's mostly look at Jeb's shorts and legs.
Let me just...
You got some good gams, okay? Men have gams.
You got gams. I don't got gams.
Good night.
Good night.
Switched up from prunes.
All right, hold on. Got it.
Wow.
Welcome on board Amtrak's most iconic train.
The California Zephyr.
No thanks. I want to go back again. Yeah, but
Oh.
Our 10th.
what an amazing video. Wow, what an amazing trip. Was a really, really incredible video, a really amazing train trip. Thanks to Jeb Brooks for this really cool video. I think there was much effort or much time to cut those maybe hundreds of little clips to put them together. It's I guess it takes a few hours to edit such a long, quite long, 25 minutes video. So please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like travel content. Yes, but I really would like to do that in the USA, to take the Amtrak Sleeping Train. 630 euros for 3 days. It sounds a bit expensive, but those sleeping trains are always expensive, because for $600 you could also go sleep in a regular hotel maybe for 7 days, but you wouldn't see so much different things or landscapes. Yeah, that's the only negative aspects of those sleeping trains, that they're so quite expensive. More expensive than a regular hotel, but you're still moving around. You can see many different things, so it's a really cool adventure. Sorry, you can't see my face. And yeah, that's for now. I hope you still like the video, because I had, as I already mentioned, I had difficulties with the app or the program that I'm recording this video. I had to do many stops or many cuts. It was quite annoying. So, but thanks for watching. Please like this video, and we will see in the next video. Goodbye und auf Wiedersehen.